Hello everyone, I'm Susan. Welcome to the next episode of The Road to Old School MTG. So I have quite a card to show off. I also have a lot of packages here. I was waiting for a couple more to come in before I made the video, but with the addition of this card, I just can't wait anymore. I'll just mention the packages that still are to come, so you guys know what's coming up. But uh, I just ended up buying this card today and receiving it today from one of the members of my play group, the Sisters of the Flame, New Jersey play group. And so I want to start it off with this because it's basically very epic. So of course the back is jacked up. As you can see, it's a collector's edition card. So what's on the other side? So finally, hold the trigger on a collector's edition Black Lotus. So I got this for 1300. The front is extremely clean. There are it's clipped at the corners, so it's kind of a little hard to see, especially with the the sleeve on. I just don't want to take it off because of the back. It's it's definitely very fragile. But at the corners are clipped, so that already, just from that fact, it already qualifies as damaged. But of course, when you look at the back, it is the player who sold it to me, he got it from online, I believe, and so he's not sure how what caused this damage, but definitely the top layer of the card on this side and this side, and also a few little pock marks, has been totally lifted off. In fact, I can just the tension that I feel here in comparison to the edges is more relaxed here, right? So that means, of course, because there's a whole layer of the card that's totally off of it, right? So, but of course, that's the reason why this card is, I was able to get it so cheap. In fact, definitely got it even cheaper uh than maybe some other ones of a similar condition. But it's still sleeve playable, right? Meaning if it's in a sleeve, it's flat, the front is fine. You put it in a sleeve, nobody can tell, right? So it's still a legal copy uh that is that I will be able to add to my collection and also to play and use in a tournament setting. So pretty epic buy here. So I definitely did not have this uh budgeted in my mind of getting this. I was considering actually some dual lands, but with this purchase, I think I'm gonna be done for a good while with purchasing anything expensive. But this one is here. Very excited to finally have a Black Lotus to my collection. With this, I only have the Time Twister left to open up. I mean to purchase. That's the last Power Line card that is missing from my collection. All right, so that was pretty epic. So now let's get into these cards here. So I'm going to show the the orders that I placed, and then I'll open up the cards as we review that. Let's see. Okay, so this is the first order. Should be this one, I believe. So Atlas Game Store. Yeah. So most of the cards here, actually, I guess it's a mixed bag. There's it's basically split for two different things, either for pre-modern or my stasis deck, and or just my pre-modern collection, which is very bare, since I barely got into it recently. And also there are some old school stuff for mono black deck, and I think maybe some other things. Yeah, and some other things as well. So this one is, let's see, one richer than port, two of them. So one heavy play, two near mint, one wasteland in moderately played, and one tangle wire in light play condition, right? So that's 5 cards should be in this package. So all of these are gold border because this one, because the regular version would be quadruple, triple, quadruple the price. And pre-modern is just something I play. I definitely like it, and I want to take it serious in terms of me trying to play well. But in terms of me actually investing money into this format, I will you know just look at what I just purchased with that Black Lotus. Right, it's just not that's really where my heart is at, still in improving my old school collection. Right, so this one is just I'm definitely perfectly happy with gold border. In fact, that's what collector's edition is, right? It's just another version of this gold border stuff. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Okay, so there's three Richard imports, one uh heavy plate, two light plate. I can definitely tell the difference. And then light plate on the Tangle wire, moderately plate on the wasteland. All right, so let's check that out. All right, so the Tangle wire should be light plate. Definitely, yeah, looks light plate. So from Worlds Championship decks. So this is definitely a good one for my pre-modern stasis deck. It just taps things out because that can be an issue, right? After you lock somebody up, or maybe like they still have some lands untapped, you can play this out or play this first, and then maybe play the stasis. Right? So I'm still kind of it's not guaranteed I'm even going to use it, but I just wanted the option, and it is a card that I see a lot in sideboards for that stasis deck. So this wasteland should be moderately played on. Yeah, okay, yes, I see some marks here and there. Yeah, I can feel some indentation. It can be hard to maybe see. If it wasn't for that, yeah, and it's a little dirty. I think that's mainly it. All right, but that's fine. And then one heavy plate Richard and Port. This is definitely the heavy plate one. And you can see a lot of weathering on the edges, but other than that, the card is decent. And then two more in near mint condition. So this, I don't know if I would say near mint. I guess so, yeah. I don't have too many of these um, championship cards, so oh no, this one I can tell has a bit of a just smudges on it. Yeah, you can see a little bit. So yeah, maybe I would say light plate on this one. The other one seems more near mint, but whatever, close enough. All right, so that's one. So let me double check. Archangel, I didn't. So this one that I'm not sure. This one I'm not sure where it is. So I'll open it up for last. But this one here is from Alter Ego. So let me share screen. So this is the one right here. So three more wastelands. So with that one, and then the one I have here, that gives me the play set, right? So that a little under $3 each in moderately played condition, right? So let's see, three wastelands in MP condition. All right, so the receipt, the envelope, it came well packaged. Oh, it's not inside this protection, but I guess it's hard to fit the three in there. All right, so MP moderately played. Honestly, this one's like heavy play. It's hard to tell, but yeah, this one is pretty dirty. I would call that heavy played. I guess, yeah, I guess this one's close enough to be moderately played. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the main thing I care about is I got the cards, and they're not totally off on what I'm getting, right? So I've definitely gotten like light plate stuff that's like damaged. I may have even gotten near mint stuff that's damaged, right? You know, TCG player, it can be so far off that it's annoying, extremely annoying. But these are, some of this is subjective, of course, right? You know, one person's light plate is another person's MP. But that's why it's not. I'm okay with giving a little wiggle room, as long as it's not totally off. Then in general, I'm okay with it, or at least I can tolerate it. All right, so then this is my next one. So untap upkeep profit. So 2 more Tangle wires at light plate, and then 1 wild it is there at light plate as well. This card I just needed something to put my order over $5 so I can get free shipping. All right, so all of these should be light plate. 3 cards in total, but of course one of them I don't care about. It was just, I just needed something. And actually, I could maybe use that card in one Alice deck one day. I have seen it getting used, so I figure, all right, let me get this one. All right, so this one did come inside of the this thing. I keep forgetting its name. All right. So this doesn't matter. There we go. Light plate Tangle wire looks good. Yep, looks light plate. Light plate Tangle wire. Yep, light plate. That's fine. All right, let's keep going. So let's take a look at what this one is. 95 center. This is okay. I think it's this one. All right, so this one 95. I originally ordered 4 revised Hurkyls, but they gave me a partial refund. They only had 2, so basically, they give me back half the money. I'm assuming they gave me back. Like a lot of times they don't. They just say, "Oh, we'll give you a partial refund," and then they're not too clear about what it is that they're returning. I guess maybe some of them are a bit more clear, but basically they just send a message, right? So I'm not 100% convinced if I'm assuming they took 2 out. All right, I should be getting 2 light plate. No receipts inside it. I just see the move. So this is stuck on this side here. All right, well, but it comes in a nice protection in their own individual little flap here. That's pretty cool. All right. Seems like 2 Hurkyl's recalls. Yeah, look nice. And these should be light plate, revised. Yeah, looks light plate to me. Yeah, this one has a roller line kind of, but that could be just it's hard to tell, but it's more easier to tell. But it's not a big deal. Yep, light plate. So I'm happy with that. So this one I'm getting it mainly. It could be as either against another shop deck or anything that's heavy on artifacts. Made the deck, right? The deck also is heavy on artifacts. Or it could even be to protect myself from artifact hate, because I play a robot deck, and I just was considering adding this card to it, right? So I still need 2 more just to get my play set out. But either way, I don't know if I would play more than 2 anyway at any time. Okay, so now this next one is definitely an odd order. I may not end up using this at all ever. So from the Gaming Emporium, I ordered 20 revised light plate plague rats. And when I got 3 envelopes, I'm like, oh wow, I'm thinking it's 3 different orders. But then I looked at the address and yeah. So he just split my 20 rats between 3 envelopes here. And then so yeah, 25 cents each. So it was just like $5 for this order. They all should be light played. So why am I doing this for? So I just had the idea of playing well, obviously playing a plagues rack deck. And so I know it's allowed in certain formats, old school formats. Like exactly which ones, I'm not too sure. I think X points. Basically, some formats allow an unlimited number of plague rats to be included in a deck. So I just thought it was a cool idea. I did play against one once, and he beat me. So it's not. So it's I like the idea, and I mean this is only $5, right? So for literally 20 cards. So if I ever wanted to do it, now I'm able to. I actually have 4, exactly 4, but it's from different editions, and maybe I want to do them over 20. So this is should be 20 plague rats. So let's see. All right, so a little thing here for some extra protection. Some more protection. All right. So let me see if I get 20 here. And if they're light plate or close to light plate. They look good though. Let's see on first glance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. Ooh, this one has a mark. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one has some smudges as well, but I mean, yeah. It's a whole bunch of rats. All right. So that was fine. All right, so now this one I got from eBay. So let me go to that order. So this is an Italian Hellfire. So I got it for a little bit under $30, $27.30 from Abu Games. I bought from them before. They're pretty reputable, pretty well known on the eBay community. So this one is for, I want to take, I've been experimenting with a mono black deck for X points. So for, especially for, specifically for the X Points LobsterCon side event that I'm be participating in. So LobsterCon is coming up in less than 2 months. And I'm doing a mono black deck. So this should be heavily played. And I've been wanting to add this card for a long while, but I keep forgetting because nobody plays it. So this should be heavy played. So it has a bit of a bend on the corner here. Yeah, you can see it, right? So definitely, honestly, yeah, I think that's the main thing. Look at that back, looks nice. The front looks nice as well. This is light played. If it wasn't for that somewhat noticeable, yeah, you can see that. But honestly, yeah, this is way better than what I expected for less than $30. So what this does is 2 colorless 3 black, destroy all non-black creatures. I take X plus 3 damage, where X is the amount of creatures destroyed. So it's, even if only one creature gets destroyed, that was 4 points of life. But the more destroyed, the more this is worth it. So I'm actually going to put 2 of these main. So I have 2 more coming in, and then I have 1 more order from TCG player, but I don't know which one it is, which one this is over here. Considering actually it's pretty, yeah. Oh, actually it has a tracking. Oops. I guess I could. Either way, we'll figure it out together. So I got 2 more of that, and then I have 1 more TCG order of coming in. Okay, I don't think that did anything. Yeah, this is weird. It's a bit annoying. I don't know if I like this. I mean, I get what they're trying to do. I guess in the long, I prefer that they over package than under package. So it was a bubble mailer, but it's been folded over itself a few times. Or maybe it's 2 in 1. I don't know. Okay, so now this is the one I gotta cut to get to the card. There's a lot of this stuff going on, so it's a bit annoying. Okay, and then put inside of in between. All right, so this is my TCG order. But oh no, this is eBay. Oh yeah, I made a second eBay. Yep. So let me share screen on this. I forgot about that one. All right. So yeah, 4 powder kegs. So $5 each. Once again, this is a good one for sideboard for a lot of different decks, right? But I specifically wanted it to help me with stasis. 1, 2, 3, 4. $10, $20. So they should be. I don't know if so. I'm looking at the place, the ad, if they wrote any condition in it. Cards are in good condition. Slight wear, slight scratching on the corner. So basically, not giving it a grading. Just saying. I don't know. This may be just a generic. All right. So here it is. 4 of them. Yeah, I mean, I guess they look light played. Looks fine. Looks fine. Looks fine. So looks fine. All right, so yeah, they're all light played. All right, so yeah, totally forgot about that one. So yeah, this one is good. For stasis, especially against aggro decks, either red and green in particular, right? So it costs 2, so that's pretty cheap. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a fuse counter on powder keg. So I may, right? So I cast it, it has no fuse counters. Next turn, I put 1 during my upkeep, at the beginning of my upkeep. So, but then I can sacrifice, destroy each artifact and creature with converted mana cost equal to the number of fuse counters on powder keg, right? So, of course, a red deck and even a green Winnie deck, green elf deck will have a lot of 1 mana creatures or 2 mana creatures, right? Or both, right? So depending on what I see, I may very well, so I cast this on turn 2 turn 3, wait for it to have 1 counter, and then that same turn I could destroy and definitely most likely get at least a 2 for 1 or maybe a 3 for 1 or more, right? Depending if I get it maybe later in the game. Because let's say I lock out my opponent, it doesn't mean that this is still not helpful, right? Because I would prefer that I destroy his creatures in case he manages to destroy my stasis. Or maybe I just fizzle out and I can't keep paying the upkeep for my stasis. Right, so this is, but so it could come in handy for that as well. But I especially anticipate this as protection against red-green weenie decks, fast decks, goblins, and elves in particular, right? So like I said, I might not even use them, but this is a pretty important card to have. So let's see. So 4 powder kegs, 4 wastelands. Okay, so 3 Tangle wires, I still have 1 more to go, and 3 Richard and ports, I still got 1 to go. So I don't think I'll make another video just for that. So I'm just gonna display the orders that are still coming in, right? So I just looked at eBay, so all my eBay stuff is already here. So it's just 1 or 2 more packages really. Oh no, actually there's a lot more. Okay, so let's see. So Archangel came in, Alter Ego, Wasteland came in. This one got, they didn't have the cards after they looked at their inventory. This one came in. This one came in, right? But they refunded me for 2. But I think that's fine. This one came in. And then I got 2 Hellfire. So both of these are not here. Cataclysm and Mail Fast cards. They're both not here. I ordered these, yeah, July 20 and July 25. So I ordered these, quite a bit more, right? So they should be coming a little later. And actually, I remember I do have more packages coming in. So I guess I'll show you guys. 4 Enlightened Tutors, gold bordered, and 4 Out of the Card Ways, also gold bordered. So actually, yeah, it's quite a bit more. So I guess maybe I can still make a second video. But I have 4 more packages coming in. 2 more Hellfires for Old School, and then these 4 cards for my Stasis deck. I intend to add a splash of white just for the Enlightened Tutors, and I needed that Outer Card Waste to give me white and blue, because I don't want any fetch lands, because I don't want to have any planes, right? Because planes can only give me colorless or white. And in a Stasis deck, I need all the cards, many of the cards of lands to give me blue, right? So that I can continuously keep paying the upkeep cost of the Stasis just in case. But those are the things that are coming up. So actually, yeah, it's still quite a bit more than I thought, than I remember. So I'll probably make another video for that one. But for this one, looking at this haul, it's pretty cool. A lot of different stuff, pretty eclectic, but of course. So basically, I'm 3 years into Old School, I think, by now, if not very close to it. Probably, yeah, 3 years. So after 3 years, to finally have a Black Lotus, as jacked up as it is, definitely, but it still sacrifices for 3 mana just like any other Black Lotus. So pretty happy to finally get that monkey off my back and being able to, from now on, to have this in my collection. Thank you guys for watching.